Yep, yep. Oh, get my I think I'm gonna try to run last 9 and probably do some shapers. See if we get anything decent off of them. Maybe we'll get the hideout, shaper hideout on. Avoid the chickens. Apparently, the reason why King's March is so laggy when you like load in is because of the chickens. Or so it's said. Oh, what am I doing? Hello, please. Oh, I ran out of money. I didn't this run out. I should have had enough last night. Guess not. Worth it. Oh, so apparently the Shaper Hideout just unlocks after killing him. What sounds lyric? How's the round go? Am I thinking? Maybe it's the elder. I lose again unless they fall asleep and get ahead. Oh yeah, because you're up with the real people, the real fighters. Rage. Oh, that's a, sorry, I'm looking up mechanics. What are you gonna leave? Are you gonna leave up to RNG to choose which weapon you go for next? Inflation. Too lag. What the? That dude was already mid charge coming at me. That's some cheating hacks. I barely just stepped out. I spent a couple hundred chaos trying to get buying some comprehensive scouting reports yesterday, like last night before going to bed, to see if I could get the Doriani's Machinarium to spawn. Oh, luck. Luck. I don't know what the percentage for it is, but it would be painful. I say, depending on how much of them spawn and how many chaos we get today, I might just buy another batch and see if we can get it. Big ol' mess. Who hasn't unlocked yet? Machine info. 1.5 bill. God sight. Gains. Oh my god, that sounds toxic as fuck. At least it doesn't have dodge all. Hee. I'm assuming that the spell council probably lines up with when it gains that hit buff. Or hit, yeah, the one where it like reduces damage after a certain amount of hits. 51 million honors though. Damn. That's like if you solo it, yeah. That's a lot though. Holy shit. Four times the honors of 200. First though? Like, is it worth the sanity cost for having to deal with that nonsense though? I don't know. Oh, okay. I don't know if that'd be worth though. Currency. Currency shards aren't a good fraction. I don't think we can. I do have Cortex map. Well, autoed it in like 15 minutes. What kind of well, I mean, I guess what team did they use for that though? Something with clear, I imagine. Wait, is Seder enough to counter the debuffs that he throws out? %100% chance to drop it. You need drop to Never mind. There. I guess it's because it's not effective. Well, actually, I don't know. Are synth maps effective? Yeah. Not iron ring. All I really care about is mostly just iron rings or like synthesized iron rings or synthesized. Well, actually, these disenchant for a lot of dust. Or a decent amount. Alright, I want to see what implicits were being used on. No, we dropped to the 1%. We agree. You can get +2 max fire resistance on. Oh, was that where I saw it? That's where I saw it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I know what I need to roll on that. Mother fucking bad. We swap this to fire. Lumberjack, Raziel, Grand Medusa, Yugu, Yuri, main hand. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Did you have the balmy breeze? I can see that. 86%. I say, oh, plenty. I don't have shop. Oh no, I have reduced effective shop, which we have 68. Even man, make life a little nicer, a little more comfy. Main summon 250 Lucy, Lava, 0 summon, 000. Religion. Oh, yeah, I see how that could work. Because you have it's what you were explaining the other day about for Leviathan when I was like, oh, kind of surprised they took Lucifer. But you don't have to worry about too much about the whole debuff landing thing if you can just get rid of them quicker. Makes sense. Also, I realized I didn't have the second. I've been too lazy and I never put a second key on my harp. I still don't have it. I still haven't gotten around to getting the stamina or the skill damage. E. Even though I don't actually get that or get the. First, I'm gonna find a way to full auto it with the Magna 3 grid. I assume it should probably be the same setup, at least for the summon thing. To be honest, I feel like when it comes to the higher level raids, a lot of times with Magna being able to do it is probably just going to be dependent on like the characters. I'd also forgotten that I didn't have the like fizz damage taken as fire rolled on this guy. Which, to be honest, I'm not too sure that actually matters all that much. Well, oh, actually, I mean, it kind of does because it's chill, but I don't get really chilled all that often. At all, really. But I forgot the body can have max fire resistance as well. Just kind of annoyed that I got +2 max cold resist, +2 max chaos resistance, and then I had to settle for. Then it gave me the fire resistance when I couldn't get +2 anymore. I'm at 87. Always land means like, yeah. I figured because I remember I think there was another fight that I had to deal with once that I was like, oh, which one is it? It's the I think it's uh Chevora, right? That it has that one debuff that just goes through everything. Like I'm pretty sure it's similar to that because it's probably just not coded as like a debuff, even though you can kind of get rid of it. The clear. That's weird. But yeah, no, I figured that's how it worked. Generally, when side game says something like always lands, it always lands. I like to make extra sure. Honestly, I debated whether to do some like gotchaing tonight, give my wrist a break. Been acting up a little bit recently, but I'll probably do that Friday night. I think Friday I'll have like we're probably just gonna do Star Rail at night. Try to see if I can get the new Fox Goral, the Queen. Probably should do during cry. You need a lot of overclocking. Be up and up. Like if I could just get an Ungles. I think I might. Well, depends. I have loose plans for the weekend, but I might try to level like some sort of Archmage builds just to fuck around with that, since that's still pretty potent. Probably go for some sort of like lightning skill with it. Rank points and XP. 200,000 rank points, like 6. Oh. Damn. I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised. Generally, a lot of those higher difficulty raids give a lot of XP, which is why the guys that are up there grinding them, like, generally get to stay on top of the cap. You want to get to res pretty quick. I wouldn't be surprised if it gave a bunch of XP. You know, I need to, like, eventually just go about clearing the, like, extra proud fights. I cleared one, like, a long time ago when they were still kind of new, and then I was just too lazy. Well, a bunch of my other grids weren't that well developed, and then I was, like, too lazy to deal with them when they got developed. But I should do that at some point, just at least have them done. Give it to me. Just waiting for the Machinarium's response so that way I can do the Vinctor square. Oh shit, I didn't mean to step in. Not the fast moving mobs, so I have to kite them a little bit longer. Oh wow. Another every time. I generally struggle to get one of those, and here I am getting 2 of them in 1 league. I need to get like a low level unique necklace to use ancient orbs on to see if I can get the Ungul. Bro, the dogs are so busted for the tree. They like hit it like 20 times in like 2 seconds. It's so fucking annoying. Like quite literally, Petrified Ember I think is literally the most frustrating thing in this game with this league. Like it's just such a pain in the ass. Like I hate how they implemented it. And then it annoys me even further that they haven't changed it. Because like from what I've seen for the most part, most people don't like the way Petrified Ember works. I saw a lot of people complaining about it early on. Like, and this build doesn't even have it the worst, like, right? Because, like, if you wanted to do the Eviscerate build, can't do it. If you're doing a dot build, well, you better have, like, a whole lot of damage per dot tick, because you want them dead before they hit the tree. Can't have a lot of ramp. Which, I mean, to be fair, most of them that work like in tier 16s will kill things really quickly. But it's like, it was such a poorly implemented thing, in my opinion. Like, I don't understand it. I honestly don't. I guess I go take a peek at the like Reddits and forums again, see if people. I doubt people are complaining about that anymore nowadays. You never know. I don't know. I feel like something that kind of sucks is like they'll do changes to things for a league mechanic, but a lot of times when the complaints are more like, "Hey, this just doesn't feel good," they kind of ignore it and don't really do anything about it. In regards to things that I think are like pretty easily changeable, like changing how petrified amber works, where instead of it like being protect the tree, or I feel like instead of making it where it loses count when it gets hit, it should just be like, hey, keep the tree alive and you get everything. But and I don't feel like that should be that hard of a change. But they don't do anything about it. Like, I don't know. It kind of frustrates me a little bit. Not everything should always be changed, but it just feels really weird that because like Verisium, it's like yeah, you could argue that Verisium is extremely similar because you like most builds can't fill that bar and clear it because you'll die unless you're doing it on a map that's like really easy. But it's also a bit more like personal choice, right? Because you can control it. It's like, well, if I can't, because you're like, well, I'll just get this, but Petrified Amber, like, I can't choose how much I'll get if I'm playing like a build that can't really do it. So it just feels really bad. Well, to max with more than I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing. Yeah, it seems people still aren't too happy with it. But I don't really think it's as big as I'm just curious to see what like I'm actually like reading about some other stuff. I just like. I don't think I have a sock to just plug in a decoy totem. Maybe I want to make. I doubt there's a trick to it. I haven't seen the Black Knight spawn in like a week. Hmm. I don't really feel like. Wait, totem. There's people talking about how to deal with it. Make it a little less annoying, but requires using a decoy totem, and I don't exactly have space for that. Pocket. Probably should have checked before. Wait, do I have a low eye? 33? That might work. Hold up. Or calculator. Let's see. Item level 33. Amulet. Ungle. It would still take on average of 110 orbs to get an Ungle Harmony. Yeah, the best way to do it would have a 23, but I don't think I have an item level 23 one. I still might just YOLO try it on this one. A5. I think I yeeted pretty much all of my low eye level stuff. Like after I started getting high eye level replacements for it. I think we're gonna use anything else. You piece of garbage. Why would you roll into the correct? I hate this game, bro. It's trolling me. I didn't even get to go through all my ancient orbs. It just rolled into this piece of shit. That's like, oh. I thought about that being a problem. I hate times, bro. This game, like, honestly, just sometimes just feels like it's out to just fuck you over. Literally, like like amulet that you don't want it to roll because you can't keep ancient orbing it, and it rolls that specific one. That's so annoying. Actually annoying. I just have such shit luck this league for what I actually want. Not particularly fun. Not particularly fun. Like, it's so weird. Like, I've gotten so much, like, for instance, like this ivory tower, like, I just don't, like, I don't really care for it because I don't really have build for it, but it's like, I've gotten two of them. PS5 Pro? Oh, wait, they announced the PS5 Pro? I haven't kept up to date with consoles. I actually don't really care unless it's the Switch. $700 base cost plus an additional $80 for a disc drive if you want the physical option. Oh, right. I mean, I feel like the disc drive one's a bit whatever. I'm pretty sure with if we saw the numbers, most people probably don't care. Most games you can't like the disc is just there to get you the digital download anyway, so which sucks because I'm someone who enjoys like having the disc, but it's what it is. $700 though. I think I'll pass. The verticals. I went to the Reddit. There's a PS5 Reddit, and the like top comment is in all caps: "Vertical stand sold separately." What the fuck? But I don't know because, like, for instance, I don't have a disk drive in my computer. It's one of the parts I cut costs on. I do have an external that I plug in that works for whenever I need to use like old things or if I'm like backing up like physical stuff. But CDs are, I mean, at least, I mean, I don't know for maybe it's different on console still. Maybe on console they still matter, but for PC, CDs just don't mean anything. So can't even go like yeah, I can't believe that's not included. To be fair, a lot of people are kind of giving it shit because it's PlayStation, but JP companies have been weird with the things they exclude. Like I remember, what was it? The 3DS did that. The quote unquote new 3DS, right, where it didn't ship with the charger. I remember that was a big kind of like, oh, like what do you mean it doesn't ship with a charger? And I think like the official statement was because they were like, well, people that are gonna buy it are people that are already own a Switch, so they would have the charger already. Because I guess like in Japan, it's not very common for like trading things in. Because like for instance, my phone, like I always get it a lot cheaper than what it's worth because I always trade in my previous one. And like we do that with other stuff. My dad's done that with like tablets and laptops and stuff like that. That's kind of a big thing around here. Well, in the States, really. The States is kind of like we've done it all over the place. Not just like where we're at now. But I guess in Japan it's not like a big thing? Question mark. But the disc drive thing is I don't know, because Xbox did the same thing. If anything, Xbox I think announced it first. Because I think the PS5 like the regular PS5 is the same, isn't it? Or does the regular PS5 come with the disc drive? Because like it's so common that I've even seen laptops that don't come like brand new laptops made nowadays that just don't come with uh with a disk drive because almost everything is either like emailed or Google Drives or something else. Like CDs in general aren't overly used as a form of data transfer on the civilian aspect of things very much anymore. A lot of like tech stuff have been phasing it out. Than the original 3DS model, the same charger. Yeah, but like so like for instance, I had to buy like the reason I got annoyed is because I had to buy it. Like I bought a like I didn't own a like either of those. And I went to go buy a 3DS. And then I found out that the new 3DS doesn't come with the charger. And I'd have to buy the charger separately since I don't own the other one. And then when I just looked up a list of games that couldn't be played on the new 3DS, and I saw the choice, and it was I was just like, I'm just gonna buy an older version for cheaper and not worry about it. As the charger wasn't exactly cheap either. I think it was like what 20, 30 bucks or something when I looked. Understandable. I feel like honestly, like I wouldn't even say it was understandable. I think it was just them trying to like cut corners. Because not including a charger does exactly that. It cuts out like new clientele. Because I just bought an older 3DS. I had people I knew who just straight up just didn't get a 3DS because they were just like, no, we're good. Because there's people that they don't like buying like older consoles in that sort of sense, even if it would work perfectly fine. Because like to be honest, like I mess with the new 3DS, and I think like because a friend of mine had it, and honestly, I couldn't really tell a difference from when I was playing the other one because I didn't mess with the 3D feature at all whatsoever either. I always had that switch turned as far off as it could go. But like for me, technically they could have lost money, and then for other people I know they lost money. And when I went online, it seemed like a lot of people weren't too happy with the change in the West. But I can't read Japanese, so I don't know if Japan like the Japanese also were of the same opinion. Because like realistically, I would argue that it makes more sense to phase out disk drives because That's just normal. Like, because that's not just a like a console thing. That's just a tech industry thing in general. Like, I have an associate's degree in computers, like technically computer maintenance, which is, and a lot of that was learning how to move data. You know what we didn't really use? CDs, like at all. Because realistically, most places that use CDs nowadays is because they're storing sensitive information that they don't want lost. Which is why stuff like hard disk drives, HDDs, and for like the civilian side of things is basically going the way of the dodo because everybody's using like, you know, SSDs, M.2s, and stuff like that. But for places that handle a lot of sensitive information or information that needs to be stored long term, a lot of those still see use, and then even older methods of storing information is still seeing use because of the fact that like magnetic drives, I'm mistaken, is what it's called. There's like another form that's even older, which is if I remember correctly, it's like similar to like floppy disks, but you know they don't go bad because your SSDs, you could like leave an SSD on a shelf and eventually it just won't work. Which is kind of how it works because of the way the parts. And then there's also the fact that SSDs, well, you don't have to repartition the disk, right? Because of the way the hardware works for storing information. It has a much lower like long term life cycle than a hard disk drive does, just because once the things wear out, they don't work. But most people don't care because most people just swap things out before it becomes a thing. So I honestly don't really see a huge issue. Again, from a PC point of view, because I don't know about console. The only console I have is a Switch. So I don't even use CDs anyway. And even then, like the Switch has become a lot harder to find physical copies for a lot of games. There's games that just straight up launch brand new on the Switch that don't even launch with a physical copy anymore because they just don't expect people to buy it. And I'm assuming they have to have the market numbers there for that to prove what, like to figure out whether or not it's like useful. Like physical copy stuff is more of like a thing for collectors nowadays more than anything. What was it? There was a AAA game I think recently that, well, quote unquote recently, last time I looked, which was I think like beginning of the year. Uh, that the release on the Switch was like 2 months prior to the physical release. I remember seeing a couple DS like channels that I watch every once in a while, like talk about it, where they're like, it makes sense from a like consumer standpoint since most people apparently are using the eShop. So realistically, does it suck that you know you'd have to pay extra for it? Yeah, but realistically speaking, I would argue that makes more sense than, well, it doesn't really make much sense that they're just like plastic stands sold separately, right? Like that one's that's a bit of a weird choice. I mean, they could just be if they had just designed the damn thing to be able to stand up and down to begin with, because I remember the PS2, right? When they got rid of the flap and it had the little just a little side like the PC CD drives, right? Like the fancy ones. That some bitch stood up right by itself, no problems. Didn't need no stands. It was built like a brick. It was good to go. I don't know why they didn't just design the PS5 Pro to just be like that. Just damn thing stands by itself, or you can have it sideways. Knock yourself out. Like, um, oh, I didn't send the. Oh wait, no, I did send the. It's just that one. Like I find it like cutting something out that's like in on the industry level isn't being used too much. Kind of makes sense. Fuck you. Who said you could leave? Well, luckily for these guys, I just need to have cheap dudes and we're good to go. So that's just how it works. Like, I remember, what was it, Skyrim? Like 11, 12 years ago? I bought the disc. I bought the disc like day one. I had it pre ordered at GameStop when I went to go get it. I remember like, I was so sad because I couldn't. It came out on one of my longest days at university because I had one specific day of the week because of my chem lab that my day started at like, my first class was at 8 a.m. So my day started at like 6:30 in the morning. Ish, so I can wake up, have breakfast, and then walk over to class because I lived off campus. And then But no, I didn't live on campus yet. But I still had to wake up early because I had to do some other stuff. But I remember I went over and so like I went after I finished my lab and I got the disc and I popped the disc into my laptop to install Skyrim and it just led me to Steam. Like that's all that was on the disc. The only information on the disc was a link that either opens Steam if you have it installed or it like takes you to the Steam website to download it. Well, not actually. Back then, I think they didn't have it like that far. So it was just like a Steam installer, basically. That would just open Steam if it was already installed. Yeah, I don't know. I guess like maybe console has it. I don't know. I haven't. Again, I've used the Nintendo Switch, so I just have cartridges. And at least in the states, it's been kind of rough sometimes to find the physical copy of games I want, and I usually have to order through like Amazon or stuff. Or if I'm lucky and I'm near a GameStop that's on the bigger size of things. I don't know. I guess I'm too used to like PC gaming, so hearing that the disk drive is separate, and because I'm pretty sure Xbox has already done it. I don't know, I have to look it up, but I'm like 90% sure Xbox did it already. Now, I don't really agree with it being $700 though for the version that doesn't have the disk drive because the whole point for cutting out the disk drive would be to make for a cheaper construct, and I find it hard to believe that the PS5 Pro without the disk drive is worth $700. So I feel like it would have made more sense if it was like, hey, 650 without the thing, because that was the part that Xbox got away with it. I'm saying their non-hard drive version was a decent amount cheaper. It's a bit of a weird thing. Actually, I need to look that up. I feel like Xbox already did. One second. I go into the boss room real quick because everything in there is dead. After I finish clearing out all this stuff, I'd have to look it up. But I'm pretty sure the Xbox already did it. Hey, sate my curiosity. Oh, okay, so it's just more. But I mean, like Xbox did it, but there's kind of makes more of a sense though, because it's also like other hardware differences between the two. But their Series S version doesn't have a disk drive on it. I think it probably comes down to more the maybe the backwards compatibility, something. I don't know. Well, I don't necessarily agree with the price, right, of 700, especially without a disk drive. I don't see the lack of disk drive as a problem, considering that that's kind of like been the norm on computers for a while. I mean, it's even been pre-built ones when I've like taken a look at them and they just don't come with disk drives. It's just not offered because cut costs there and put money somewhere else. But that's kind of like the big trope, right? Is you're cutting costs. You're cutting costs on a side that's arguably unnecessary in this day because generally the technological norm at the moment is to basically just install stuff off the internet. Now, to be fair, is that like the smartest thing to do? No, because the internet goes to shit. We're kind of fucked. But you know, you can say that about a lot of things with current technological state. But the fact that they're like, but the fact that it's like, quote unquote, the cheaper option at what's arguably well more expensive too. How much is the PS5? Was the PS5 even 600 bucks? I don't remember how much the PS5 cost. The only thing I remember about the PS5 is that I had tried to get the Monster Hunter World version edition, the limited edition version that had like that came in black with like the Rathalos like painted in gold on it. It looked so nice. Wasn't able to get it. Sold out faster than I could or put in my information. I guess that's why like when I am like looking at the Nintendo DS, I'm like how like not including a charger. I feel is like I feel like they could have done the 3DS new like at the time. Like let's say like the equivalent right would be like oh well it doesn't come with a cartridge thing, which wouldn't have made sense at that time. But like if they did it nowadays, it would make sense because I'm pretty sure most people just use the Nintendo eShop. I don't know. It's just kind of the way things are. The price is insane to me though. I just don't know how like the hardware lines up. I haven't paid attention to it all that much. Because the biggest argument would be, does the hardware change? Uh, like, does the hardware upgrade support the fact that, or support the reasoning of spending so much money? Right. Well, that's kind of the big one, which I don't really know. To be honest, I'm a little out of touch with consoles. It's been a long time since I've like looked into console hardware specs. As like, I mean, and your PC doesn't get you a whole lot. So. 65,000 Verisium, you can suck these nuts. Verisium do even have, I only have 4,000, so we can't even fill that if we want to. Been a little light on the Verisium recently, and the nodes that have spawned have been a little small. So small. 110,000. Oh, we can complete this. Oh wait, no, we can't. We need 20. We need like 2,000. We still need another 8,000 or Capcom. Getting close. I'm done with that one. This one, I really just want to try to get this one done. I just need to get more invitation. If I get that one done, that'd be 4. Yeah, and then if I could just get this one done, it'd be done with it, and I would just take a break from PoE while I wait for PoE 2. But yeah, I also had even less of a reason. I think the only game that they still haven't put on PC that was on PlayStation that I had any real interest on was Bloodborne. Oh shit, why am I in Terrace? I want to be here. I'll just chalk it up as a waste of scarabs, it's fine. I don't feel like running. Put that one up. Run Vortex, probably. These. Yeah, as soon as they put like Bloodborne, which to be fair, I'm not gonna get a PlayStation just to play Bloodborne. But if they ever end up putting Bloodborne on PC, which could potentially be a thing, considering that I think it was what, a year or two ago that Sony had officially licensed like a PC naming thing for their branch that they wanted to set up. And they put Ghost of Tsushima right on PC, which was one of the like that was literally like the only other game besides Bloodborne that was on PlayStation that I had any interest in. Because once the God of War series games got put on with God of War and then God of War Ragnarok, which I think is that out already? I'm out later this year. And like Horizon Zero Dawn and stuff like that. Didn't personally really care for the console anymore. Controllers aren't too bad though. You know, it's this favor. I forgot I was gonna buy some of the Wait, I think it's like. I was thinking it with div cards could drop an ungoal. But I don't think there was one that was specifically for amulets, I think. I think it was for just jewelry in general. I could double check that. Hungry Loop is actually worth a good amount though. I think that one went for like 200 something chaos when I sold it last night. The night before. I don't know, I made a shit ton of chaos last night when I sold a bunch of my scarabs after stream. I'm pretty sure I made like close to 1,000 chaos. I'm just selling what scarabs I had that I didn't plan on ever using. At least for the ones that I kind of knew off the bat that potentially would be worth a lot. There's a couple more I could probably sell that I just was too lazy to go farm gold for. But yeah, I was at like 3,000 something chaos, and then I bought like the 20 comprehensive scouting reports, and then I went down to 2.9. Which I'll probably buy some more in a bit. Okay, yeah, it's just it's still I'm not gonna worry about it. If it had been amulets, I would have bought a couple on Gambud, but for jewelry, no, because that means I'm fighting amulets and rings on it. Ooh. Getting jostled about in there. Speaking of, actually, I was kind of curious. I was almost taking the bismuth because of the fact that it adds like modifiers to rares. I think it increases like their drop rates for stuff. Holy moly, we just got surrounded. Honestly, I should probably just sell them. Even though they probably don't go for too much, if anything at all, at this late in the league. It would be interesting if they could add like some, I don't know, some sort of crafting or something besides just spamming implicits on gear for the Eldritch currency. Those little fuckers, the ones that like run up to you real quick, fuck when you give the for this build at least. They're not too bad for the retail build because he just blocks everything. But like for this build, they are terrible when you give them chaos damage. Like they're one of the reasons I die because they just hit me so hard and so often, especially when there's crit, that like my regen can't keep up. It'd be rough in these streets. A little more to flesh. I don't remember if these were worth anything. I'm too lazy to pick them up. Too lazy. Can't be. I'll buy another batch of comprehensive scouting reports. I should just buy it. Oh. Huh. Oh, we'll just leave it on there. Someone buys it. Pop up on it. Never actually killed the dudes at the end here because I don't really feel like it's worth. You big. So big. Oh, you got married. Hopefully somebody with a kind soul will sell the rest of those 18. I can try another batch of 10. I keep forgetting to check the first tab when I'm like flipping through. So I'm just thinking it has a chance to be like in all of them. Like realistically speaking, I should be running something in yellow maps to try to get a Carrick mission. So that way I have that tab to check too. The best way to do that. It might be biting me in the ass. This area effect, that quality. Too big for hair. And I don't really think even with the chaos thing, it's gonna be worth a whole lot of dust anyway, because that's not worth for shit. Normally, so I'm not even really gonna. If it was double corrupted, I'd pick it up because I think that would like juice up the dust generation quite a bit, like enough for me to be like, yeah, sure. I find it interesting the people that do the wall temple strat, because that one's literally just they're not really getting a return until you kind of hit big. Though I guess with the dust, you can probably like make some of your money back to sell the double corrupt stuff, but generally that's your main money making thing. It's you're on the hunt for like a really good base with a really good double corrupts. Oh, that's what I did. I was like, why didn't it activate when I clicked on it? That's because it was on a different elevation, so I didn't actually get to pull the lever, push the button, do the things. I was just mentioning I didn't really have spawning in a bit. Oh, it's still a low amount one. Holy, hit me like once and I like so much of my. Yeah, the Vault Temple strat, one of the big things that people do with it is they take the node where it like randomizes the map that you'll get because it'll still do like have the Vault Temple effect, right? With all the Vol containers. But it'll put it on a different map so that way you're not dealing with this like shitty layout. Because this map has a lot of as you can see. A lot of damage, don't care. But you like even like some of the what I understand, even like the worst like random map you can get is still better than than Vault Temple. $16. Win. Yeah, so apparently the strat to be extremely efficient is you just do like 2 Verisium, 2 Dust. Now, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna try because I haven't had it like I haven't replicated it in a bit. I think it's been about maybe close to a week since the last time, but the original one were of like 5 Verisium bars. Uh, I was able to get 2 power runes from doing that ratio, but I'm trying this one out because it's a lot easier on it because you're only using 4 bars instead of 10, and like 4 dust is nothing, literally nothing. You could only be disenchanting the shittiest weapons, and you'd be able to maintain that. Oh, that's right, I forgot too. Rookie mistake. I was like, wait, how did I get through it? And then I remember that I had rolled the synth map. On my comprehensive roll down. Yeah, I feel like, well, it'll be nice to if they do make at least like I'd like to see the mappers disenchant and obviously Faustus, like those three go core. Oh, and runesmithing. So I think like if they do runesmithing, I'd rather have it be attached to ROG instead of just RNG off of the shipments. Like I still think it's odd how the way they advertised it was like putting unique effects onto rares, but you don't get like runes from disenchanting uniques, which I feel like would have been. I don't know, that's kind of where I was expecting runes to come from, personally. But I guess maybe I'm kind of dumb. Oh, for a second I got excited because I thought that one of these was the, but it's not. Apparently, I got pretty lucky getting the split. Um, apparently we got pretty lucky getting the split hideout. Because apparently it's pretty rare for it to spawn. Or uncommon, I think. I don't remember if it was rare or uncommon. I'm still annoyed that one talisman, that one amulet rolled into the fucking corrupted talisman thing. When I was trying to ancient orb for all that. Helmet shot. I think the last time, 2 times we've had the currency shards, we haven't had it be the haven't had any annulment shards drop. Means maybe we can get a fracture. Probably not, because luck is kind of shitty. I had to look at crew rankings. Rank 1 and 2 are over 400 billion. Those guys have just been no-lifing the shit out of 250. Bro, the top crews and like Guild Wars, they're just built different. I don't even pay attention. Those guys are quite literally the definition of built different. Cortex in with not bad. I'm so glad I got the little like spider ambush thing from a mystery box. Oh, this is a div card one. Div card one might actually give us something kind of another. Doubtful, but there is a chance. I just clicked on that because I remember ever saying that before, but I still can't believe that like you don't really get any real synthesized gear from aside from like the unique from running a synthesized map. I guess maybe Cortex might get a bunch. I don't remember. I only ran Cortex the one time. We'll find out here in a bit though. After I run my shapers, I plan on doing the Cortex run. Oh no, they're basically just locked. We've gotten 3. I also feel like they're worth opening though because they just have a bunch of normal monsters. Rank 1 individual has over 32 billion. What's like the point disparity between like the top 5? Does it show you that? Been a while since I've looked at the Guild Wars ranking, so I don't remember what all it shows. More, more stuff. That should be 5. I guess it's decent for making more gold, but could have at least made those magic monsters, honestly. Fuck. I had a feeling that when it shot me, I was trying to get over here because I had a feeling that if it when everything rebounded back, I was gonna die. Oh, pain. Yeah, this build doesn't do very well with like getting shotguns to death. Realistically, like this build, yeah, this build's not that great for like synths because too much. Well, at least not without like a Defiance of Destiny. Like with the Defiance of Destiny, it probably does just fine, but without it, we just get deleted too quickly. There ain't no way I'm getting one of those. That's like the ultimate copium. Expecting for me to find the Defiance of Destiny just for free. I already died. Might as well just dumpster the rest of his the rest of his wow, we have a lot. We have 9 Cortex runs. Alright, so we have 3 Shaper runs. Kind of mostly doing this to see if we can get the hideout. Apparently, you just have to check with Elena after every run because it just doesn't tell you at all whatsoever whether you got it or not. Kind of weird, but you know, this is what it is. All right, I have to go. Tamper with things I don't understand, bro. I'm a marauder. That's a numbers blended together in some manner. Yeah, 2 billion. Over 30, close to 31 billion. Rank 2 is 2 billion behind them. Rank 3 is 2 billion behind rank 2. Down for what is the difference? 100 million instead of billions. Ah, bro. Or actually just I don't even know. I don't even know. I think the most I get even like I forget how many points I need for max Valor badges. Yeah, that's all I ever do. I usually only, if I'm being like super casual, I only really farm enough for max Valor badges. If I'm streaming it when I do it, I don't know how many I get for honors. No, I thought I could get out of that in time. Oh, that sucks. I saw him and then I clicked the frost blink, but I was too slow. That's because the walls on this. Shapers. Oh my god, how long does this go for? Holy shit. I think this one's longer than last time. Okay. Maybe we'll get good at dodging Shaper Slams after doing it 3 times in a row. Probably not, but we can hope. Oh shit, I didn't want that there. I see it in the corner waiting. No watches either. We died once because I was too slow on the dodge for too slow to dodge the slam. Let's see. Increase damage, max life, regenerate mana, gain shape or presence for 10 seconds when you kill a unique. Temporal chance is no reservation of cast as an aura. I don't think I've seen a build that casts a hex as an aura in so long. Like in so long. We're just gonna toss that to Dog. Apparently people are getting some faster clears with Andromeda Gold Moon Harps on fronting because the permanent dispel cancel gives the team. Oh. Bro, them Gold Moon weapons have been nutty. That's not the Christmas looking one, right? Or like the one with a bunch of feathers. The one that they did like there was a strat with Lumberjack, I think, in the past with it. I thought he was doing this bullfight. To be honest, I should have checked that Reaver. But, oh, this one. This one's annoying. I really wish they would change this boss. He's not so much of a big deal now, but like when you have to deal with him, like in the story, it's so annoying to just watch him like pop up. Like he'll spawn the ads, go under, pop up, instantly spawn the ads again, go under, and it's just like, bro, stand and fight. The rest was also like annoying. Honestly, quite possibly like one of the. He's actually worse because of the fact that he has forced like phases you have to deal with. Yeah, yeah, okay, so that's one. I remember that one. There was like some tech with it a while back. Lumberjack. I'll take a look at it after. No! I didn't have mana for the Frostwake. I hate this. I hate it so much. Oh, I leap slammed too soon, and then when I needed to actually leap slam, I cornered myself. Oh, that's so fucking annoying. I I I have like I guess it's not exactly very hidden. I hate dying like in game. Even if it's inconsequential. Wait, to what? Oh, I touched the fucking fuck off. I touched the one of the degen puddles. I couldn't see it because of the stupid skill. Whatever. I'm gonna try the next one on the retaliation gladiator. Like, I love this skill, but like it's such a pain in the ass for bossing because it covers up the ground degen. And pretty much every single boss in this game has ground degen. Like, they're so boring in how they did it. During Exarch, ground degen, Shaper, ground degen, fucking Vortex, ground degen. Like, and I think even Maven has it. Like cool. How do we make a boss fight? Well, let's put ground degen on it. Oh, then should we make it like perfectly visible over all skills? No, just put the ground degen. Don't worry about it. Like, fuck off, bro. So annoying. So annoying. I messed up when I was like closing the bubble because I thought I had tapped it just right, and instead I did not. And in doing so, it put the puddle down, and I hit the degen, and then I ate like half of that shaper beam for no reason. Fuck. That was like one of the worst timings you could have had for the. Wait, why are you aiming this way? Excuse me? To what? What did I just get hit by? There's no way I died to the orbs there. He hit me with one orb. Like, cool. I love how I go from a run where I died once to my next run, I immediately die like 20 fucking times. Like, what hit me there? Like, what did I die to? Like, I actually don't understand what I got hit by there. But I swear I was like standing off to the side of the thing, and then all of a sudden I just had no HP. There we go. There we go. Finally. See what this is like. I'll take a break from Shaper Raging. We'll be right back in there real soon though, because we'll do our last attempt after. But like I honestly like I don't understand. I really don't know what clipped me there. I'd have to go back and look. Alright, let's see what this heart looks like real quick. Oh wow. That's crazy design. Lots of shit going on there. Special buff. Earth ally buffs can't be removed in the turn. Earth allies with 10 or more buffs gain damage cap up. Oh wow. I feel like between Lumberjack and like Yugu and stuff, they'd have those 10 buffs, no? Also, I have no idea how Oriani's works. I'm hoping the fight isn't like. Oh shit. Oh, I'm gonna Google this. I don't know if it matters. Oh, lightning, cold, fire. So I'll just do the fire one, I guess. I don't even know how many it took because if I just include how many I bought, I probably took like over or close to 50 uh comprehensive scouting reports to get this for the red tier. I forgot to check it for the tier 1, like for the white maps when I did it, so there's probably a chance that it might have spawned there. I didn't realize. So I might have been able to get it even like sooner. Oh, these traps are gonna make that I can. Oh, I really hope they don't just like straight up one shot me. Can't tell if I got hit by one yet or not. I'm too much of a wuss to try. To just straight stand in one. Is that it? Seems like it. I have to like respect the dedication though, because I feel like that harp's not really useful for anything outside of this Guild Wars. I mean, maybe there'll be other fights. Oh, that was ridiculously easy for what I was expecting. Purity of fire. What the fuck is purity of fire? Cast an aura that grants fire resistance to you and your allies. 5 additional max. Interesting. Wait, do they have a model? I don't think they do, but we'll check. Curiosity. Oh, they do. Little booties. Little booty. Look, I'm a red-footed booty. They're kind of cool, actually. I visually like them. But I'll never use them in a build, so I'll never see them again, and we can't skin them over other stuff, so womp womp. Isn't capped at 6.6? I wonder if people can clear it as fast as they are. Wait, did they just like lift the cap completely, or what they bump it up to? Oh, I'm fighting the wrong dude for Watcher's Eye. Ew. Does Shaper even drop anything worth? Am I just fighting Shaper just for the hideout at this point? Yeah, it should be like up here. Oh, I mean, I guess Dying Sun. We somehow get that on the off chance. I don't know if they lifted it completely, but it might have been pushed up to 13 mil for the older fights. Ah, bro, that'd be insane. Honestly, well, I mean, to be honest, if you think about it, that's really smart. Because I feel like when you cap damage like that, I feel like you have to have a fight at some point that's like up there that just lets them go ham with it. That's pretty smart, actually, if you think about it. This is the one. This is the one. Look at the hideout. I can feel it. But I gotta start farming up there. Oh, part of the reason I was doing this is because I was expecting to get. I forgot. Well, I forgot which one gave Shaper or gave Watcher's Eyes. I thought it was Shaper, but it wasn't. But it's really cool. The hideout you get for it is this one. It's this. You get the like star effects and stuff, and you get like this as your map device. So I'm mistaken. That looks really nice. I like it. I always thought it was an MTX one. Oh. never mind, that is the boss. My guys just looked like a regular dude, so I thought he was just a mob. And then I was like, wait, that's the boss. Oh wait, need to. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. The hand. $50k plane damage AoE if it's charge diamonds ever. How many charge diamonds does it have? 5? Not that I would ever be able to keep it from getting fully built out, but you know, that's a decent little amount. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're getting reset at the triggers, and it's definitely manageable, especially for people with developed grids. One's like the speedy one. You can just go in a straight line with a leap slam. No, I thought he was gonna do the fuck. I thought he was gonna do the balls. Oh, I wasn't expecting him to shape or something because a lot of times he just goes straight into it. Fuck me. See, like, oh, fuck off, Shaper. Like, actually, just fuck off. God damn it. Like, it's so often that he just goes straight into this. So I was expecting him to go into it, so I just didn't really pay attention. I was just trying to like stay with. Well, I guess I should have just stood like in the area because she teleports forward. So that one's on me. Really, I should have just watched him the whole time. That's just inexperience. Fuck you, Shaper, man. The fuck are you? Oh, I guess he just does like an attack first, and then he does the thing. Oh, I didn't even notice when an orb got there. Oh, so close. He had like 1 HP. Let's go! We got it! I told you, it was the one. I felt it. I felt it. I guess it tells you now. When I was looking up the stuff, it says it doesn't tell you, but I guess now it tells you when you unlock the hideout. I told you, see, I believed it. We got our celestial hideout. We're cool. We're pimping. Winning. Oh, that could have been deathless if we hadn't like fumbled with the if we hadn't fumbled on the I want to do the Victor Square first, and then we'll set up the celestial hideout. I think else not really in quality. Why not get the extra 5% online? Victor's Gear 8. So bad for Victor. About to get fucked up. We'll be fine. A lot of people dying to doing getting voided today. There was two in a row earlier. That one was actually kind of nutty, which makes me think that it was probably a duo running the map. Oh, great. Fucker decides. We've had two of them today. One, I think one fell overboard and died, and then one was like, I'm never leaving. I think it doesn't really matter. Like I think 4 can run the 2-2 fine with no risk. Yeah, yeah. Because basically, like, they're literally the only thing shipping effects, right, is the risk. So you just get the really cheap dudes, and you just keep sending them because when they cease, it doesn't really mean shit to you. 82K. Ooh, hey. I think that's like the highest one we've gotten. Highest worth we've got in a bit. Twenty-one 20. Oh, so quality is just hard. Oh, yeah, okay. So then, oh, the 20% quality. It's oh, because it's 20% on both, but we get one more level since we corrupted it. Right. So that one ended up being better. Which means I could have just I'm kind of dumb. I could have just like 10% quality that one and then corrupted it, and then if it bricked, could have used the other one. Yeah, well, we didn't use too many on the other one, to be honest, so it's fine. And then this means I can retool my atlas to put ritual back in, which is going to be painful because it means it's going to lag out my computer like a shit ton. But hopefully we can get nameless homie done. Nameless king. If we could just get a fire light of meaning, like a fire damage one, we would be sitting pretty. That explains. I think the other platform I was at had a unique on it, but you just kind of got rolled. So I can't believe I got the Celestial Hideout in such few runs. Every time I saw people talking about it, on average, they're saying it took them like 20 runs. I was expecting to have to like farm more Shaper maps, but I don't really feel like I have a reason to go do any more of those because, like, yeah, the Dying Sun would be nice, but I guess I could like farm up like Shaper Elder fragments. Since that and Maven are like the last two like big fights that haven't done. So I think we killed the important shit. Oh, Victor. Pick up. He looks cool. That's the first time I've ever been able to finish that. Because I didn't know about the comprehensive thing for Doriani's. I've been meaning to. Gain 2 my ass. We need to gain 3. Honestly, I kind of like salute the people dedicated enough to be able to just sit in their hideouts and just roll flasks to vend, like to trade to make currency. There we go. What was the flask crap? Oh, this one. Hmm. It's actually not terrible, but I don't really have a way to keep it up like 100% of the time. Bum, 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 bum. Right. Onward to the new hideout. Yeah, I think the only thing about this one is you can't move you can't change the map device. So like the one like the big one in the middle is legit. That's look, we have the stars. That's cool. That's worth. I don't like that crafting bench. Crafting bench takes up too much space. Where's the We get the furniture. Waypoint. This was like the first thing I ever got on an MTX box. Like the free one, the first one I did was his waypoint. And that was before I had like anything for for visual stuff, so I was mildly disappointed to say the least. I mean, to be honest, I really not really. Oh, actually, she's annoyed. Jun, we need. Eric is us. Oh, Lily for sure is on this. Oh, you put Helena over here in case I ever decide to like swap my. Stuff back. Jun and Sister Cass. Jen, because I might end up just trying to get Failed Chaos. And then Cassia, because I'll need it for points. This guy. Actually, no, we can't put the crafting that far. I want the stash like close to. I could have sworn I had like another crafting version. Maybe it was like map room specific, or like I could have sworn I had a crafting bench that was just like a pile, like a couple of tombstones sticking. But that might have been hideout specific. Yeah, because I definitely don't see. I was definitely using it, so it would have been like in use. I mean, that's fine there, I feel. Crafting bench stash. I need to move the horticulture thing over here though. Horticrafting station. Oh yeah, one of the cool kid hideouts. Yes. Kind of sort of, not really. I haven't gotten another Baldo's puzzle box yet though, so that's a little unfortunate. But now we get to redo our stuff. So we have 4 here. Oh, I always meant to like pull these 2 points out and I never did. It kind of doesn't really matter. I was thinking I'm like, oh, we can move that point over, but I want to keep these anyway. And these doesn't really matter if it's connected from here or from there. But I'm not gonna get rid of any of these. So 4, 7, 10, 11 points. I say I don't think I have any other Keurig, but yeah, no, because the only other one is down here. And we're gonna go back to ritual. I always have a 4th. We always have ritual. We have 3 points left, which I could go here to get us another 10% with some scarabs. I could grab the deferral reduction cost, but I don't really think that's. I feel like that's fine, yeah. Just to get a bonus chance for. Hopefully that just gives us a bonus chance at getting the nameless king to pop up. I mean, I say this, but since we're doing this, we're going back to like harvest. Because I need more juice. Before. I could save a point. I just don't know where I put it. Oh, probably in the same spot, to be honest. Maybe not. Wait, how much ritual chance do we get on this one? 80%. Wait, so doesn't that mean we have 90% on the other one? Yeah, we have 90%. Which means I could just take those 2 points out and then just put this here. Ah, no, that's fine. Shut that up. It's just that if I. Because I want these points, right? And then I'd save like a point here, and then I could just take these 2 points out, and I could get all of these points. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Oh, why did I move away? I saw the expedition locker, so I was just like, oh, it's over there. Was indeed incorrect. All right, we're gonna put that point back and do this. 1, 2. Which will get us what we need. It just kind of sucks that it has to be connected at both of these. As like it'd be nice if this was connected here, because then I could take this point out. But no daisuke. Oh shit! Wait, now we lost this one. We take that. We have a lot of points taken because of, I guess we could take this one out. Wait, what else is it? Is it really just is harvest really just that many? Oh, I don't even have these nodes, bro. I'm just trolling. I'm actually just throwing. Hmm. 1, 2, 3 will get us that. Then I guess I'll just take one of this. Well, no, I'll just take this one out. 70% is still is like that's a decent amount. It's definitely gonna hamper my generation of oh wait, I was gonna take that of scarabs, but that'll be fine. I don't feel like I really need scarabs to be selling much right now. I just forgot how many nodes it takes for harvest. Because you kind of have to path out of your way to get it a little bit. It's fine. So out of the scarabs there. This 19. I hate that so much. Like it shows me a price for it, but then like it doesn't. What I get for trying to like save money instead of just grabbing batches of 20. Oh wow, these went down in price a lot. To be honest, it's like worse when it's just the one left. Man, and I didn't realize like how much gold it takes for when you're buying Arabs. Like I really didn't realize. To be honest, I should probably buy more in one go, but that's fine. Definitely gonna see a drop in how many scarabs we get. I need to just sell a bunch of these, shuffle a bunch of these, stuff like that. I need to sell these two again. But to be honest, I think that's a pretty good stopping point. We got the challenge done. We're at 30. I just need to do this one, which is easy, this one, which is just time consuming but easy, and then this one, which is time consuming but easy, and then we're done. So it's kind of just, honestly, it's just free from here on out. If Sasan could spawn and if I could just not be dumb and get hit by his circle of flame, then we're good. And that's one less, then I could probably just cut this one or this one out. Actually, not even, because I can do this one. Because I don't really plan on, I plan on taking a break. I don't know if I'll like completely stop playing this league, but I plan on like not playing for a while. So I was gonna just dump my currency. Because I have half of these already. I have the Sacred, I have the Tailoring, and I have the Orb of Dominance. And I think I have enough Divines to get the Conflict, Awakener's Orb, and alright, no, I have 4, right? Wait, what do I have? Do I have an Orb of Dominance? I don't think I do. Oh no, I do. Yeah, I have an Orb of Dominance. I have the Tailoring Orb somewhere. Here. Tempering Orb. So I have Tempering, Orb of Dominance, Exalted, Influence, and Sacred Orb. I literally just need to buy like an Awakener's Orb, an Orb of Conflict, and we can just bang that one out. But I don't have enough money. I'll probably just farm that on my own. But I think I'm just gonna wrap up stream here. Pretty tired. So thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. I think hopefully we can, if I can wrap up like the rest of these missions by like tomorrow, I guess, then I'll probably just do like gacha games and stuff for the night stream from here on out. But if it was really nephew, have a good day. If it was really nephew, hope you're well. Stay safe. I'll see ya.